Basu, the road ahead for baby Ganesh. Tell us about how exactly physiotherapy can help a child given the facts and circumstances of the case, that he suffered brain damage, he was in a coma, came out of it. To what extent, how fast do you think we'll be able to help baby Ganesh resume his normal activities and be like the other children and play with the others in the neighborhood?
Once the medical professionals give a clearance on the musculoskeletal aspect for any sort of therapy, we will be starting our therapy very shortly as soon as he comes to us, and having best resources over the years and our expertise will be put to the best use to get baby Ganesh back. I mean, if he's got a musculoskeletal issue, I think we have all the resources to help him, and he can be rest assured of quality work with him, and it will be as good as anybody in the world, and I'm talking this from a global point of view. And all my stints with RCB and other international exposures have definitely given me a wider range of exposure in terms of therapy, training and rehabilitation. So rehabilitation is just not just putting ultrasound or short wave or anything. We try to get them back to functional movements, and with the guidance of the medical professionals, we'll take one step at a time, and we'll definitely give our best foot forward.
I can watch what he says, because I spent 12 weeks, he may not have said, at his studio for some problem with my frozen shoulder. So they've got very good trainers and very good facilities. And
with regard to the brain damage, the severe brain damage that all we are told is that he's got severe brain damage. How does he get out of that? It's one thing to be able to, maybe walk around, but would he be able to be back to his old self again?
Very unlikely, because he probably was sort of under the water for a while. There's some delay in, so he suffered sort of lack of oxygen for a period of time, and I think it was quite fortuitous that he really survived. He could have died. But having survived, he's likely to have suffered severe brain damage, and the fact that he was in coma for such a long time, but with all the medical and other supportive help, and with the care of the parents that he's getting, he's gradually making further recovery. But he's likely to suffer rather severe residual damage. He may not be able to get back on his feet, though miracles can happen. But I think with good physio and good supportive measures, he can make further improvement, further slow improvement. And from the medical side, I think, he's been continuing to have ongoing physiotherapy for the last 9 months or so. And I think that can be continued in a good facility like Primal Patterns under Basu. So that you can go ahead straight away. He's still on some medication because he's got abnormal movements because of brain damage to the deeper parts of the brain. So that'll, with muscle relaxants, so that'll help. He was very stiff at one point.
Probably we need to start some passive work before we move into
you can assess him and then decide how best you
Basu, again, the almost shocking criminal negligence of the authorities here, right in front of an MRTS railway station. Don't these people have any common sense that they can't leave, they shouldn't leave a stormwater drain open like that, and something that leads into the Buckingham Canal? To what extent are you outraged by this?
Yeah, definitely severely outraged in the sense you're talking about social corporate responsibility. I think every school has to adopt some sort of a measure like this to get some corporate responsibility going and social responsibility.
It's only appropriate that we're talking about this when we're voting for our civic body representatives.
Okay. They need to take a very deeper step into educating the people in civic sense and safety. And even if you look at a traffic signal, the general tendency is to cut the yellow line. That's a culture also. I think we need to get deep rooted into the culture and change the mindset of people. Even small things do matter in the long run.
Even the compensation. Our compensation laws are so archaic that you're giving somebody peanuts for the kind of damage. You've changed this boy's life forever.
He's lost his life.
Absolutely. He went into a coma. It's a miracle that he lived, that he survived. And 1 lakh today?
It's absolutely ridiculous, and I don't know what to say, but that's the way it is. And I have no words to describe the grief the parents are going through, and it is really miserable to see a child going through this. And when doctor says this, it's almost irreversible. He may not get back to normalcy. It is really heartbreaking. But all the more reason, I think we will put our best foot forward, and let's see what we can do from our end.
Deepika, what really crossed your mind the moment you came and your mother told you about this case?
I think
because as sports persons, the smallest, as you were telling us, the smallest injury that a sports person gets, be it a tennis elbow or whatever, something much less serious, you go to the best expert in the world. But here's a child, you know, who has nothing, nobody to really support him until really we took up this campaign.
The thing is, I've been injured quite a few times, and every time I've got injured, I've cried for 1 week. I'm like, you know what, this is the biggest thing. I cannot play squash again. And seeing baby Ganesh like this, you know, it just makes me feel so sad that, you know, there are bigger things in this world where, you know, we can actually help. And being an athlete and being able to fund someone like Ganesh, it just makes me feel proud that I can actually, you know, fund someone like Ganesh, and hopefully with Basu sir's help, because whenever I've gotten injured, I've always gone to Basu sir, and I'm not saying it's going to radically change, but there is a hope, and I hope that baby Ganesh gets well.
Okay, I mean,
I want to place on record, being the child's doctor, to thank all the viewers, the good Samaritans.
Absolutely.
Who are willing, and also
it was a spontaneous, with every bulletin, doctor. With every bulletin, our viewers of NDTV Hindu have been writing in to offer their support, whatever support they can get. I mean, it's that spontaneous display of goodwill. Who really said this is a big bad world? I don't think this is a big bad world at all.
And also celebrities like Deepika, you know, who could sort of be doing anything else, but she had a good heart to, you know, think of helping a person like.
To end with some hope, doctor. I mean, what are the chances of baby Ganesh now through with the best medical support now? Thanks to our viewers. Thanks to people like Basu and Deepika. What are the chances of him really making it? Because he has seen a miracle already in his life.
Now, I think there's been continued progress, because he has been on tube feeds for a long time, and just a few months back the father called me and said they've managed to get the tube out and he's able to take you know, oral feeds adequately. So he's continuing to make progress, I think, because of all the attention he's getting, the physio and other things he's getting. So I think further progress is possible, but in a slower and slower rate. Whether he'll be able to walk again, from the medical side, probably unlikely. But if he can be sort of, we can get some movement of his limbs, and we can continue to be fed adequately, it will be easier for the parents to care for him. But he'll need ongoing physiotherapy and supportive care.
But we will continue to take this up as a campaign, and I'm sure a lot more viewers will join in. And as Deepika said, you know, whenever she got injured, it reminds me of that story where a person said he complained he didn't have a shoe until he saw a man who didn't have a leg. Thank you very much, in fact, doctor, for being a doctor with a big heart, really. To Deepika Pallikal, who's really come up with a champion gesture, and to Basu for being the man with a healing touch. Thank you very much indeed. We'll leave you in this segment with visuals of baby Ganesh, and hopefully all of you will join hands and light up this family's home ahead of Diwali. Thank you very much for joining us.